Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time coming, and I am so happy to be back filming. As some of you may know, I explained in my last video, I took some time off. There was so much happening. I really needed that time just to reset and get comfortable and settled again. But during that time, I had a lot of new products to test out and try, and I am here today to share them all with you. There's so many good finds, so there's a lot to love here. Okay, this first product, I am so in love with, you guys. I actually found this through kind of a mutual friend of mine that was talking about it. It is the Clarins Tonic Treatment Oil. This stuff is amazing. It's kind of like an in-shower oil that you use before you get out. You put it on when your skin is damp and you rinse it off with cold water. It's kind of like an all-in-one, like you don't have to moisturize after you shower. Your skin is so supple and so soft as soon as you get out. It is like my secret weapon for saving time. And the smell is amazing. It smells like a spa. It's also amazing for treating like stretch marks, and if you're pregnant, preventing stretch marks. This stuff is supposed to be a miracle oil, so if that sounds like something you would enjoy, definitely check it out. I'm not pregnant, I'm not trying to like fix certain areas, but I use this neck to toe. Like this stuff is a holy grail for me. I absolutely love it. I am a big hair mask girl, and I tried out this one by Gisou. The one that I usually use is not available here in the UAE, so I tested this out and I did not expect to love it as much as I do. It is so incredible, you guys. It leaves my hair so soft. I don't usually use traditional conditioners. I just use the mask on my tips just to keep them super hydrated and soft. And my hair is like silk when I wash it out. So this one, if you've been thinking about trying it, or your hair is a little dry and could use a little boost, this one has moved to the top of my list. This next one is something that everyone has been talking about. It's kind of one of those scalp massaging brushes that you use in the shower. It really just gives me like a deep, invigorating clean and scalp massage. So this is something that I use every single time I shower. It's just such a nice feeling, and I feel so fresh when I'm done with it. And it's so affordable. I think I got mine on Amazon, and it was probably under $10, maybe in that ballpark area, but I use it every single time I shower, so you definitely get your money's worth. This next one is going to be the R&Co Waterfall. This is the Moisture and Shine Lotion. It's also very lightweight, so it works on fine hair. It doesn't really weigh it down at all. I don't notice any of that. It also just leaves your hair so like feathery soft and smooth and just like frizz-free. I think it also has like heat protectant in it, but it's fantastic. I put it in my hair when it's still damp, and then I blow dry or just let it air dry, and this stuff is a dream. This is kind of like that all-in-one kind of like after shower product that I can't get enough of. Okay, last hair product. This is the Aquas Prime Hair Turban. I use these every single time I shower. Basically, you just wrap your hair up in it when you're done washing your hair, and it has like a nice quick dry factor to it. It's one of those turbans you wrap around your head, super easy to navigate, twist, and then you tie and connect. It's made of super soft material, so there's no damage to your hair when you leave it up in a towel. It has a nice rapid dry to it. I got mine at Sephora, but I'm sure you can also find them at other locations as well. Okay, let's jump into makeup. So I love a good natural, kind of healthy, glowy look, and that's what we're focused on today with these products. These are all new things that I have discovered recently. This first one is going to be the Laura Mercier. This is the Pure Canvas Primer, and they have different lines of this. They have Hydrating, which is going to be this one, and then they have other ones. I have tried a couple of them, and I tend to be a bit dry, so the Hydrating one really just gives you that nice, supple, kind of glowy look to your makeup before you put on foundation. And the funny thing is, I'm not a huge primer girl. I am happy to go without a primer. I've tried so many of them, and a lot of them I don't notice that big of a difference with, or I just don't like the consistency or the way that my makeup looks laying on top of it, but this one has such a beautiful finish to it. So I would definitely recommend this as a hydrating primer if you run a little bit dry. So I love that blush is coming back. I love that sun-kissed kind of like flushed look to the skin. This is a new blush that I picked up from MAC. This is going to be Gingerly. This is a sheer tone blush. It's kind of like a bronzy peach type color and has like undertones of pink, but it's such a natural colored blush. So I feel like there's times where it's hard to pick blush tones that match your skin tone, but this one really complements so many different skin tones so well. It's not overbearing, it's not too pink, it's not too vibrant, so even if you're really fair or darker skinned, this one looks very nice. Again, this is Gingerly by MAC. So this next one is so nostalgic for me because I used to use something similar when I was younger. This is going to be the Revlon Colorstay Micro Hyper Precision Gel Eyeliner. Basically, it is a beige white kind of eyeliner that I use on my waterline to really make my eyes pop and appear more white and awake. It is so beautiful. I used to use these forever ago, but they were like a pure white, and I left it, and I don't know when I stopped using them, but I'm so happy I rediscovered this, especially because it's just like a nice drugstore product that you can pick up. Okay, this next one I have talked about before, but I have decided it is in my forever rotation. I don't think I could replace it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. It's the Perfecting Micro Powder in shade 1 Fair. So this powder I only use underneath my eyes before I bake. Sometimes I'll put it in other areas of my T-zone if I need a little bit touching up, but this one is like my go-to every day when I'm setting my eyes. This is what I use. This next perfume is one that I have known and have been using and loving for years, but I have found myself in the last couple of months gravitating towards it almost every single day. I think as the temperature and the seasons change and it's getting warmer out, I'm gravitating towards that really nice like floral fresh scent. This is the Byredo Flower Head. This is like one of my signature perfumes. I love, love, love this perfume. The top notes for this are going to be Angelica, Cranberry, Lemon. The middle notes are Jasmine, Tuberose, Green Notes, and Rose Petals, with base notes of Ambergris and Suede. And this thing, you guys, I'll never forget. The first time I smelled this perfume in the store, I knew that I could not leave that store without buying the perfume. It's one of those moments where it's like instant romance and you know that you will never find anything else like it. That was how strong this connection was. Got it on the spot. It has been my ride or die ever since. Of course, it's much more seasonal, so this bottle that is a bit more pricey has lasted me a long time. I think what I'm most drawn to in this perfume is the jasmine. When I was living in Los Angeles, I would go on walks, and through every neighborhood, I would find fresh jasmine like trailing the sidewalks, and I would stop and I would smell it, and it was so romantic, so beautiful. The smell of jasmine, if you have ever smelled fresh jasmine, is so amazing. I absolutely love it. So I think that's what really stands out for me with this perfume. So this next item is the only thing that I clean my makeup brushes and sponges with. This is going to be the Beauty Blender Solid Charcoal and Silicone Scrub Matte. This stuff takes off makeup that you didn't think would come off of your makeup brushes. Like, my brushes are like brand new after using this, and I don't think I could switch after trying it and seeing how great it is. It's basically like a charcoal bar of soap. It does have lavender in it, so it smells really nice, and then it comes with a little rubber mat that helps with the cleaning aspect. But if you struggle with cleaning your brushes, look no further. Okay, I'm going to finish off with some of my favorite new skincare products. The first one that I'll show you is by Glow Recipe. This is the Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. I didn't really think that anything like this would be necessary. When I first started using it, I wasn't overwhelmed until I continued the use. This is basically something that I use at nighttime during nights that I'm not using a like acid or a retinol, something just to give that nice recovering serum hydration into the skin. It's very soothing. If you have any like redness or pink in your skin, it helps really like soften that and just give like a really nice glow underneath your moisturizer. I've purchased multiple bottles of this and I'm so hooked on it. I actually look forward to nights that I'm not using those other kind of like stronger peels because this is just so like rejuvenating on the skin. Speaking of acids, when I was in the US, I finally got the chance to pick up Paula's Choice. This is the Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid. This stuff is a miracle liquid that you put on your face, and not only does it kind of strip away that dead skin, shrink pores, all of that goodness, it almost leaves an additional layer of moisture on your face. It's very silky, very smooth. I definitely recommend if you're looking for kind of that like nice exfoliant at a good price point. I usually use this about once or twice a week in rotation with my other retinols and acids. This one is almost hard to talk about because they don't sell it in the UAE, Dubai, and I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out. My heart is already breaking thinking about it. This is something I talked about before. This is the Skin Fix Barrier Plus Triple Liquid Peptide Cream. You guys, this is incredible. It's so good. The consistency, like the formulation of it is so perfect. My skin, like I said, runs dry, but when I use this, I wake up and my skin is still just like dewy and nice and supple, and I feel like I'm getting all of that like repair and hydration throughout the night. This one is around $50, but it is so worth it. If you can afford it, if it's within your budget, it is fantastic. I'm gonna have to have like a friend or a family member fly out here soon so they can bring me some refills on these products. I'm having like heart palpitations thinking about what I'm gonna do when this is empty. If that doesn't say I love you, I don't know what does. Okay, this last skincare product has to be my favorite item amongst everything here. This is something related to a lot of questions that I got in response to the Drunk Elephant review video that I made. So many people asked what vitamin C serum I have been using that does work for me because I have sensitive skin. The one that I have found that I have been obsessing over is by SkinCeuticals. This is the CE Ferulic. This stuff is like liquid gold, you guys. It is amazing. And I know, I'm well aware, it is a very high price point, but I have to say, this bottle I've been using for about 5 months, and I have about 1/4 of the bottle left still. A little bit goes a long way for this product. I would say 4 drops, 5 drops max if you're taking it all the way down your neck and chest. So it's really gonna last you, I'd say, if you're using it once every day, maybe around 6 months. So to me, for something that really works, really shows great results, is totally worth it. Before I had mentioned that other vitamin C serums were making my skin feel like itchy and turn red and just react really poorly to it. So I knew that I was going to have to look for something that might be more expensive, that was more controlled, that was more stable, and was mixed with other ingredients that might help like tone it down a bit and make it more gentle. And this one has been the perfect find for my skin. I have one final item, and honestly, it's kind of funny because I've done a review on this before and it was a little controversial, but this is the Dyson Airwrap, and I must say, I've been using this bad boy every single day. I have finally finessed it to work in a way that I want and that works for my hair type. and kind of like eliminates time factor and how long it takes me to actually use this. I've been using this for about 1.5 years now. I have figured out how to make it work in a way that I like it, where I get a nice blowout look, I can get a lot of volume. So if you guys are interested in seeing a new kind of tutorial on how I use this on a day-to-day basis to get a nice volumized blowout look, definitely let me know. Give this video a like and I will take that as an indicator that you want to see more about the Dyson Airwrap. Alright you guys, that wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm so happy to be back. I can't wait to keep filming and sharing with you guys. If you have any requests, don't forget to share it down in the comments below. Also, make sure you subscribe and give this video a like on your way out, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.